While your favorite decks and jokers may make or break your Balatro run, don't underestimate the role those tarot cards play. Let's take a look at the sleeper hit game Balatro and share some interesting facts about the tarot cards included. I'm Carly from Soundsight Studios, and I'm going to share 10 interesting facts about the tarot cards in Balatro. Let's go. Fact number 1, not every tarot card is included in Balatro. While 22 cards will find their way into your hand, this is only a subset of a tarot deck. Decks have changed over time, but today your typical deck will have 78 cards. You may find a couple that are more or less in the number of cards they have, but 78 is standard. Fact 2, the tarot cards in the deck are called the major arcana. These are the rock stars of the tarot deck. They contain the images and themes that we often see in pop culture, including the Death card, the Lovers, and the Wheel of Fortune. Fact number 3, tarot cards derive from playing cards. You could almost say that every card in Balatro is actually a tarot card. That's because these decks are very closely aligned. The missing 56 cards from a tarot deck are called the minor arcana. They have a lot of similarities with playing cards, like 4 suits. In a playing card deck, the suits are spades, clubs, diamonds, and hearts. But in a tarot card deck, that translates to swords, wands, pentacles, and cups. The cards are also numbered ace through king. But why are there 56 minor arcana cards and 52 playing cards? That brings us to fact number 4. Fact number 4. The Jack playing card is a translation of the Knight card from the minor arcana. The missing 4 cards are the pages. There's one for each suit. In a traditional playing card deck, you'll see our royalty cards as Jack, Queen, and King. But in a tarot deck, there's pages, knights, queens, and kings. This change most likely happened in England, where the Rider-Waite-Smith deck was created. This is the deck that you'll see in Balatro. If you ever want to play a hand of poker, but all you have is a tarot deck available, simply remove the major arcana cards and the 4 pages, and you're ready to go. Fact number 5. The Joker we know from our playing card deck is inspired from the tarot card, the Fool. The Joker card was added to a playing card deck in the mid-1850s for a game called euchre. This game was very popular in Germany, and it was called Joker. That top card continued to rotate and evolve and change over the years until it was the popular Joker in the euchre deck in the 1870s. The many German immigrants and descendants in the US fought in the Civil War, where card games were a common pastime. During this time, terminology and imagery for the game was standardized. When the war ended and soldiers returned home, they took this game with them. Fact number 6. The tarot cards in Balatro are based off the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck. Check out our video on that deck here. There are countless interpretations of the tarot card imagery, everything from anime-inspired decks to photorealistic images. There's no correct way that any tarot card should look. But similar to the differences between bicycle, Hoyle, and the cards we see in Balatro, there are standards that most decks are based off of. While tarot and playing cards go back hundreds of years where their history becomes more intertwined, the tarot cards we see in Balatro are based off what is known as the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck, which was originally released in 1909. It quickly became the default tarot deck that most cards are based off today, including the cards in Balatro, even if they're just monochrome pixel art design. Fact number 7. The numbers used on the cards in Balatro correspond to the correct order of tarot cards. There's a number for every minor and major arcana card in tarot. The major arcana cards are numbered 0 through 22, and it begins with the Fool. We also see the numbers moving from ace all the way up to 10 and then into the royalty cards in the minor arcana. But while we may refer to a minor arcana card as the Nine of Swords, we would never say about the majors that this card is the 15th Devil. The major arcana are only referred to by their name, not their number. And that leads us into our next fact. Fact number 8. The Death card is number 13 in the tarot deck. And that's because 13 was associated with bad luck. Check out our video about the history of the Death and Devil cards here. The Death card is associated with uncomfortable change. While the person experiencing that change may feel very unlucky in the moment, this is actually a pivot point in life that provides an opportunity for growth. So if the Death card appears for you in Balatro, don't worry. It doesn't mean you're going to be unlucky in your Balatro run. Fact number 9. The modifier effects in the tarot cards in Balatro have nothing to do with the traditional tarot meanings. Despite the major arcana cards having a major impact on your Balatro run, these modifiers are not at all associated with the traditional tarot card meanings. So don't worry that death is a bad omen for your run or that the Wheel of Fortune is going to bring you good luck. This means you can safely utilize and play with the tarot cards in Balatro without knowing a single thing about tarot cards. Fact number 10. While there are many variations of poker games, like 5-card stud or Texas Hold'em, there are many ways to successfully use tarot cards. Tarot cards can sometimes be used for one-card draws, which offer guidance on a topic in mind. Or they can be used for more complex multi-card spreads, ranging from 3 cards to the entire deck, where each position that the card is in relates to a specific topic or offers guidance. If Balatro has sparked curiosity in you about tarot cards, I hope you'll subscribe to this channel and check out the other videos I've done. This is where I dispel common myths about tarot, or I walk us through popular decks. I can even teach you how to do a tarot reading of your own. Make sure to follow me on my socials to stay in touch, and I hope to see you again soon. Happy reading!